Joining us now is Emmy Award winner and scientist Bill Nye, the science guy. Mr. Nye, thank you very much for coming back on the show. It's nice to have you here.
It's so good to be here.
Can you explain in layman's terms whether a snowstorm disproves global warming?
Well, first of all, it doesn't, no. But we remind you that global warming was the first term for this phenomenon that we now call climate change. So it's very reasonable that a snowstorm in Washington that's this severe is a result of climate change.
Is it consistent to have extreme weather conditions like big storms or even seasonally appropriate storms and to have the kind of climate change that's been forecast and discussed by most of the reputable scientists in the world?
I know what you're driving at, Rachel. Yes, this would be consistent with such a thing, as is no snow near the city of Vancouver on Mount Cypress there, as is the big mudslides we had here in Southern California the day before yesterday and a little bit last night. There's more energy in the atmosphere, and this is stirring things up. If you want to get serious about it, these guys claiming that the snow in Washington disproves climate change are almost unpatriotic. They're denying science. So they're very happy to have the weather forecast be accurate within a few hours, but they're displeased or unenchanted by predictions of the world getting warmer. It's really, it shakes me up.
And you say, using the term unpatriotic and saying that it's sort of defying science, do you feel like there is a legitimate beef about the facts here, honestly? Or do you feel like some people just don't like what the facts say?
Well, my thinking is, really, I've thought about this a lot as an educator, spent a lot of time with a lot of people. It's mostly generational. It seems to be. This is anecdotal from me. Older people just have a much harder time grasping the idea that you have many billions of people on the planet with a very, very thin atmosphere. You're able to affect its climate. When younger people are able to sort of embrace it, understand the evidence, and move forward. Just as you say, making a full court one-arm shot happens now and then. There's snowstorms in Washington, D.C. now and then.